Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I'm Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, for the content for tonight, we have now got to worry about executive actions on gun rights from the Biden administration. More of them? Not so fast. I know that is the most recent piece of thing to hit the wall, but it's a very important thing to back out and look at this objectively because they already, so to speak, shot their wad on the executive actions. And I'm going to walk you through exactly why this is a paper tiger and it's just more a flexing of political muscle in Washington, D.C. Right now, where we are at, we are in the stage where this political firestorm is going on and everyone is throwing something to the wall to see what sticks. Some of them are selfish for their own political reasons. Some of them are highly partisan. Some are true believers. But we're going to break everything down because that's what this channel is all about. Because we are going to pass the blessing on to the next generation. But we're going to have to fight for it. All right, everything will be linked in the description box below. If you guys are new or if you have not yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and turn that bell on because the more people that we can get the information out to quickly during this whole firestorm, the better. It's important. I appreciate your support. I'm going to do a quick read from our sponsor and then we're going to hit this. I'm going to show you why even CBS News is going, guys, the executive actions things. Okay, easy. All right, let's hit it. Now, I know a lot of you out there like to repair and upgrade your own guns. If you're looking for a way to take your hobby to the next level, Sonoran Desert Institute can help. The online programs at SDI cover armor courses, gunsmithing, ballistics, shooting sports management, and more. Plus, the tools and materials are shipped directly to your door. It's never been a better time to get an education that you can actually use on the job, so what are you waiting for? There's a link in the description box below, and thank you so much to SDI for making these videos possible and allowing me to get this stuff to you guys quickly. But now here's the setup, guys. Remember, everything's going to be thrown against the wall right now. It's up to us to really dive through and figure everything out. Tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to do a video which kind of lays out the entire battlefield, where we need to look and where we need to ignore. But right now, walk you through this executive action setup. Biden pledges gun meeting with Congress, eyeing executive actions. White House press secretary said President Biden wants lawmakers to take a vote on legislation banning the sale of assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. Okay, well, both of those aren't going to happen, so put that in the pipe dream category, okay? Check this out, because this is where we start to get the stuff going against the wall. Washington. President Biden vowed Tuesday to meet with lawmakers about gun control legislation, while aides in the administration is currently researching additional executive actions he might take in the aftermath of last week's situation. Now keep in mind, the gun control left, the ones that are all about gun control, it's all they do, that's their entire mission in life, they've wanted him to put someone in charge of a cabinet position, the gun control czar, right, or Office of Gun Violence Management. They've been wanting to do that forever. Okay, but listen to the next thing in this same article. Then I'm going to show you two clips. White House officials are examining what additional actions Biden could take unilaterally, but fear he may have already exhausted all available options, Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said. Now, so to speak, he shot his wad already. Okay, you're not going to be able to do the executive actions on top of what you've already done because you were already limited because you're an executive. You're in the executive branch. Congress makes the laws, which is why we're focusing so hard in that direction. The executive branch has a lot of power. They can dictate orders to the ATF, the bureaucracies underneath the executive branch, and we've seen that a lot. But outside of Congress making laws, you can't really act unilaterally, and that's what they're running up against. To be quite honest, it's interesting to watch the far left go, what do you mean there's rules and guardrails and checks and balances? This is no fun. Anyway, let's keep going, but right now, I'm just going to show you. Well, you know what? I'm going to let CBS tell you. Check this out. Here's the setup that CBS did, and they are no friend to gun rights. Check this out.
Portis. Nancy is CBS News' chief White House correspondent. Nancy, the White House says the president is considering additional executive actions on guns. Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre shortly announced after President Biden said this was a largely congressional issue. What else is on the table?
Well, there's not much on the table from the executive action perspective, frankly. Nicole, Karine Jean-Pierre told reporters that as far as the White House is concerned, the president has done most of what he can do by executive actions. He has regulated ghost guns, first and foremost, and they feel that there isn't much that they left that they can do, isn't much more low-hanging fruit that they can do without legislation from Congress. And so they are urging Congress to act.
Now, when was the last time that you saw a Democrat activist, a Democrat administration, or a leftist administration, to be more appropriate, say there's not much I can do? Because they pull every lever they possibly can. They openly are saying in the press conference of the White House press secretary, they're going, we're looking at more executive actions, and they're putting it off on Congress. That's incredibly important, because this administration has never been shy to violate constitutional mandates and rules and authorities because they just want to. That's incredibly important. All right, so now I've said that, or she said that part. Check this next part out, because this is something CBS put in here just because, you got to show your bona fides for the gun controllers. Check it out.
Now, I should point out that there are gun safety groups that believe that the White House can do more, that there are more policies out there that the president could attempt to enact on his own. But the reality is that anything that this president would do could very well be rolled back by a future Republican administration. And so that's one more reason why the White House is trying to put the spotlight on Congress.
And that right there is the most important piece. Gun control groups believe there's more that he can do. That's because they want him to. That's not because he has the authority to. That's one. The second thing is something she said, very important, something that we've hit on this channel routinely. Rules and executive actions can completely be rescinded by the next sitting president quite easily. It's not as easy for Congress to rescind them and overrule them, but the next president comes in and rips it out by the root. It's happened a lot. It will happen again. And that's why I brought this to you. There's so much stuff throwing out onto the walls. There's a tornado in Washington going on around what gun control, what not gun control. But we've got to add some clarity, because together we can do this and we will accomplish this mission. But we got to stay focused like a laser, and we will get this done. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow morning when I lay out the entire battlefield, and we will go from there. See you later.